Okay. Yeah. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Yeah, looks like everything's working. In pursuit of Sphene. Well, it was good to catch Koana up. Now we'll take to the assault. Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Zenmin is with me. Says so. In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Yashola is heading back. I dare to hope she found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go on ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Apologies for the wait. We're all here. Then that means... we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection to where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Can you start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kataram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zerulja, who used it in Yosoloni to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zerulja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did the gate lead? I'm seeking the answer. We took another look at organics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should be one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Orgag's logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent, and where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level. The level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means indeed just Sphene's home world, and so she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The Sky Deep Cenote. All evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out using the code in this earring. As you recall, Krell's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it reveals a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Krell's arrival in the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in such short time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed, Shell especially. Right then, it seems the plan is set to this Sky Deep cenote. Begging your pardon, Zemin, but might I have a moment here setting forth? You're going to give him the thing? Yes, I had thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. As Launch said, I have something for you. Please come with me to Bayside Bevy. Krell, safe in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kona to request such a thing, eh? Memo out. So yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. I swear to God, if you give me the dildo hat again, I'm gonna... Give me my... Yep, the dildo hat. For only the summoners can have this, for they are the biggest dicks. Behold! And then I will go to Scholar. Great. Now we got a tiny hat. I know it's supposed to be a horn, but in some of the earlier armor sets, it does kind of just look like that you have a dragon dildo just on your forehead. Through the Gate of Gold. With your shiny new equipment, I reckon you're ready for anything. Okay, let's head to the Sky Deep Cenote. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. Because the purpose of the horn on your head is supposed to apparently for either ether conductivity. But like I said, there's some of them which just does not work. I'm in a leotard with a dragon dildo on my forehead. This feels like I'm about to enter into a porno. I believe that was the Heaven Swords set. I don't even remember what the other set from Endwalker looks like. I just remember the original set and the Heaven Swords set, and that is it. I'm my own boat. Oh man, I can fly there myself. Oh, and you know there's fish to fish down here. And I see they moved the jar back. Kona has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rice. So much has happened since then. Truly guided by my grandfather's ladder, I crossed the sea in search for answers. What awaited us on the road ahead, I knew not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Crowd, try holding your earring to the terminal.
Bad.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Galulja, would you give it a try? Me? If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master. Neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with.
Call Tataru. She has work to do.
But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wooklamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let him bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
I don't see this going well for us.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
action. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Fiend's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. We literally stepped into the Yokwai legend. Whichever reflection this may be, twisting the barrier between here and the source is thin and Dawntrail. That would explain the Yokwai's visions and the location of the gate. Hey Erenvo, the volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city. I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. Okay. Oh. Is there no ether currents here? Or will they not register until I find one? I don't remember. It's been the trial of wind, the trial of water, the trial of fire, and the travel of earth. Yes, when all else fails. Yep. Let's see what happens if we step on one of these. Nope. It's most likely story. That's what we need. But I wonder if this is just gonna be not a well, this course is gonna be a combat zone because there's fates here already. So does it look like there's one here? Okay. Knight of Alexandria. Okay. It's strange though. I've never seen this place before. It somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep, with all its advanced technologies, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The difference may be more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. Electrope everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Looks like Sphinx projects her image into soldiers. I believe the city appears is artificial. The Aetherite is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandria. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be this city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome. Who are you? My name is Chauncey, and like you, I am an endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great efforts is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it feels no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I am the caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. Sitting at a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which capture scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore, and ever keep. Early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, is Sphene that we've come to see. Also, you wish to meet the Queen? In that case, you are in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you are try calling to her before the Meso terminal. At the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso terminal. Our thanks, Chauncey. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I look forward to it. Good luck, seeking Her Majesty. But considering that we use the compass, maybe it'll show me the current. Nope. I guess I'll have to pick up one. Or do. Hey! Alright, Graha did come with us, didn't he? Like the chamber in the sky deep, cenote, the electrode here produces a strong golden light, a difference in energy levels, perhaps. Let's see, we have a healer, a DPS, and a tank. I doubt it's another dungeon. I wonder, can the Endless venture elsewhere, or can they only survive here? Or maybe it'll be a 4-man trial. Or maybe it'll be another trial, and it'll be with other people. The planets are real as far as I can tell. Not everything is an illusion. Can you imagine a Disneyland attraction actually taking you to a volcano? Here, it's a reality.
Sphene? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sphene.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sphene, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed, but the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion. to harvest what we needed from your world, from your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sveen, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Lamachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sveen was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sveen, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
This evil is not inevitable. Find another way.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Sveen!
What are we to do now? Damn it. Felt that I had come to understand Sveen, but I'm still clueless, utterly clueless. Yeah. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker, Chauncey, perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sveen going into slumber. So we got Venice, we got a place with trees, we got a volcano, and then we have Disneyland. Let's see what the gemstone guy got for us. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken over other recent arrivals on a tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was here just earlier, a fellow named Chauncey. Wait, what? Hello everyone, you made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is. It's Koikyu. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the preferable flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes then. She who was controlling that unassuming machine was a ravishing Shiotona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true that you were here means. I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Erenville. Now you come to stop Sphene. Yes, I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin with, we need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zip line. Zip line? What is that? A fun little mode of transportation. They don't seem much use, though, as we endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that, and during pushing this, it could only be her. Let's go. I noticed that she doesn't have the accent that Erenville has. You don't seem to be error. Your registration confirmed. Bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. What a charming place. That's the people Sphene strive to protect. They look happy. So what's this request of yours? I want you to erase the endless. What? Easy! Show me the buttons! Oh, come on, spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now. While Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless, this I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us, and if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give you it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Remember, as you just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier. But as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's when Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have been from the victims of the attack on Dawntrail. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear it to exist because someone died. We'd probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes. But what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there's an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories will disappear along with the endless created from them. And does this need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done. If our own memories are stored within the mesoterminal, which stands as the heart of the living memory, as you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it's just finished calculations, which can be exploited to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. All Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals. In preparation for fusion, the mesoterminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It won't be a decisive decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the mesoterminal at least. There's sense in your strategy in resolving to stop Sphene. We had anticipated that it might come to this, but to actually talk about erasing the endless is difficult. You didn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we endless are but facilities crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the mesoterminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. Thank you for respecting my wish. As a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself doesn't choose to become an endless. It was preservation that made a choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sphene you know is an ideal that provision brought to life. Harnessing the love that living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the endless. But as you know, the endless consumes ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to produce it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. Are you telling me the original Sphene would have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. The scientists of preservation has vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you are relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, we understand now, both the reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's belief, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the Rite of Succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Gulul's judge us, kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn anything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit the place before we set them free. I'll leave you to it, then. When you're finished here, come and find me at the fountain near the big clock tower. Looks like somebody stole a chance. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak to with. It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. No, wrong button. Unlost world, okay. I thought I would join the other tab, where we have, the first. You there, have you tried the popcorn from the stall? You haven't, you don't know what you're missing. I consider myself something of a gourmand, and believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing, the saltiness is simply exquisite. That's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. And after you tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There's a lot of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For anything to recommend off the top of my head, it's ice cream over in Alice Volcani. It's so smooth and rich, and just thinking about it gives me a hankering. That's it, I'm going to go and have some right now. Part of me hopes that my parents are here too, but it's probably too much to ask for. And most likely they're not here. Oh, hello there. Taking in the sights of Canal Town too, are you? Both my wife and I just adore this place. We had become estranged in life, she and I, but being here gives us the chance to reconcile. I couldn't have been more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no more regrets, whether Her Majesty plans succeeds or no. I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again. Till next time. So yeah, so further to the west there's another one. Well, no, I don't believe I've seen you around here. For a newcomer, I take it. It's wonderful here, let me tell you. Why, I just bumped into a dear friend in life, and we've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. It might have been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen's Fiend can really sustain us forever. But I suppose that's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we found a break in our conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You're on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it. I have been wondering what the endless do for sustenance, so it seems a good opportunity to learn. Oh, this is your first time eating, is it? Food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's true. Find a table you like, and I'll bring it right out. And least you're worried, there's no charge. All the food is free here. Fruit created from memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? As they say, there's only one way to find out. You sample a handful of popcorn where it has texture, you can detect no taste whatsoever. Good gods, it tastes like nothing at all. I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our best seller for nothing. And what about you? It's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thanks for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? No, I must say I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? Why, thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. I'm going to try to finish this today. I'm going to probably regret it later, but I'm buckling myself in for the long run. I may or may not pass out. It seems he is no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is that troubles him, perhaps we can be of assistance. I cannot claim to know exactly how Endless behaved, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up to search for him. He is an Elatite with fair hair. God struck me down. We reunite again after 100 years, and what should happen? Yes, my apologies, but I am in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. Your friend knows that I seem troubled, so you've been looking for me. What kind souls you are. I've lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once I might have considered fighting for it, but considering the shortage of ether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence burst, I am not likely to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that, not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I'll give up the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern. See again, was there something else? Retrieved from a mischievous fiend, the engagement ring is intended for the beloved of the fair-haired man. Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from the beast. Thank you ever so much. I see you already resolved the situation, Zedman. You must be the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Eoclos. I was planning to propose to my beloved with the ring, and thanks to you, I could do just that. Well, that is cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young, and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our reunion wasn't yet to be, for the ether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death, such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived. With our memories are stored in the terminal, less than 1 in 10 of us have been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see, given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, as slimmer still for a loved one. Surely that is why I decided to do that I failed to do in life. Ask her for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she would never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been part of her life. The sweet fool. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it is only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There is a part of me that wonders if this is wrong, not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form. But to be with the one I love once again makes me happy. However wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen Sphene. Now, you'll excuse me, I shall go and make the proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets? For the gondola! To ensure that order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things even here. It's very much like Queen Sphene to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see to it that you have no regrets. Well, I think it's about time we rejoin the others. But what do you say we go by gondola? I expect it won't be possible to do so once the terminal has been shut down. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. We can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you board.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this? That life is a series of journeys, that you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
Right on the other side of the map. Further west. So it's nice to chat with you again, my friend. I feel as though it's been some time. Having met Endless, like Eclos, I feel I've come to understand Sphene a little better. Anyone could wish those dear to them a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet, as Carl said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Zebin, we can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Yeah, but I'm right next to it. I could just go over and pull the plug. Just saying. I can just boom, we can just get the hell out of here. Hopefully it's a low number. Hopefully it's not like every other one. Why? Oh, why? Why couldn't it be like this? Which one was it where we just had a low number of them? Why could it be like this? Why so many? Gary's so tired. I need to sleep. Away. Carl and Aaronville are still out and about, it seems. So how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you, Zedman? Sweethearts reunited. That's a miracle. Well, it's a miracle after a fashion. The system strives to make sure such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate your reunions, like enclose. I see that the terminals can do this is impressive indeed, but there is one thing I do not understand. According to it, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appear to be of like age. Ah yes, people are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. In that case, for you, then, not that I can tell how old you are as slowly as your people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one appeals. I'm insufferably inquisitive. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and maybe have been a blessing afterwards. The other endless are content with what they have here. You see, they don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world outside that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside. You're a proper rebel. Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Kryl and Sha, I have a favor to ask of you. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because despite its shiny appearance, the city is centuries old and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountain apparently used to put a magnificent show. So I was hoping that we could get them working again. Giving the controls units are a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on. But being an endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this as a selfish request, but at least I like to treat the people here to the display. Just leave it at us. I love to see the show myself. Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up Elisofia and Kryl and head to the hydro terminal together. So time is nigh. Come, let's set to it.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
No!
Amazing.
Wow! Look, Mother, look! It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it.
Wuklamat! Oh, where are you? Wuklamat!
By the gods, it's Namika.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuklamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
It's not a dream. Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namika. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You're everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
I'm so glad. Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
You're mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will. And one day, we'll meet again. I understand why Sven cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever. Come, let's keep moving.
Sorry if I'm not talking much. I am concentrating on not falling asleep. Just to make sure, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Arrow terminal in the north western zone that holds my memories. You already know how to operate the terminal. It's the same process as the fountain controls. I leave it for you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless here to fade away together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people or see the sights, you'll want to do that first. Yeah, I don't want take them all out. Take them all out back. Now that looks much better. About the flowers, though. Why are they still there?
Sleep tight, everyone.
This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But the only way now is forward. Okay, now I'm confused. They should all be gone. Why are you still here? Shoot! I'll get to... Oh, God. You know what? I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to call it an episode. And I'm probably going to go to bed. And in the next episode, not next episode, next time, I'll try to get more done. I'll see you all then.